You are now listening to the National Show with Gangsterville and McGee. The National Show, the National Show, the National Show, no show, no show. The National Show, the National Show, the National Show, no show, no show. All right, No Nation. This is the National Show with Gangsterville and McGee. And if you're watching us live on YouTube or recorded on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Like, share, hit the alert button so you get the freshest episode alerted to you. And that's on YouTube at National, at NATIONOLE. And then for IGX and all the other links, you can find us on Linktree /National Show. That's NATIONOLESHOW. And then for directly to the source, come on, see
to the plug.
Straight to the plug, national.com, nationole.com. And on there you will find our latest episode along with the merchandise. Get you a national t-shirt, national hoodie, coffee mug, tote bag, all of that good stuff, man.
Get that Gangsterville hoodie.
Got the Gangsterville hoodie up there, man. I'm gonna have to snag that white one. That one never been on my eyes for a minute. Yeah, man. Go on and support you.
We're gonna be like twinning because we're gonna both have the same color. Maybe I should get the gray or something. No, I'm kidding. I'm getting the white. It looks hard. It came out great. Came out great. Yep. Oh man, what's happening, buddy? You ready for another weekend of college football, Florida State football?
I don't know.
NFL football.
Depends, man. I don't know. Hey. NFL football, yes. NBA, yes.
Yeah.
Florida State, I'm happy to support. Always happy.
Well, you know, sometimes, like when you get knocked out of something, you get motivated to like mess up somebody else's season, you know. So, now that would usually be the case because Clemson's usually, you know, in the mix. They're kind of a mess too. Except we get like a different kind of motivation because I have this sneaky suspicion. I was going to save this to later in the show, but whatever. Let's just drop the good shit, right? I have this sneaky suspicion that if Florida State goes into Death Valley and wins by double digits, it could be Dabo's last game as the head coach at Clemson University. And that could be motivating right there. Just to go cause some chaos and muck it up in South Carolina.
I love to see it, man. I would love to see it. You know, they're looking for a reason. They've been looking for a reason for the last couple of years. He just hasn't performed low enough to fit the bill. But this season, the bill is being fitted. So, yeah, I would love to be that cherry on top, you know, the icing on the cake to sign, seal, and deliver the deal. Yeah.
Clemson hopping into this crazy head coach carousel thing. Awesome. Like, I love it.
Still the flip side.
Plunge into wild.
Is wild for Clemson. I want to say this is the first like losing season they've had in forever, bro. Like forever.
Yeah, and over a decade.
Yeah, over a decade. So they haven't had a losing season in over a decade, and then they fired a coach first time after losing season. I love those expectations they have. That's all I'm saying.
It was trending, like you said, they were looking for the opportunity. It was sort of trending bad, right? Yeah. Like it was getting a little worse and a little worse.
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, and we'll see what happens this weekend. Florida State is underdog on the road.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting 2.5 points. Over under 56. Weather's gonna be perfect. I mean, it's gonna be a great day for a football game. This is our biggest rival outside of the state of Florida,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
especially
definitely.
of late, and this
Mm-hmm.
is both teams are just in uncomfortable positions, and it's it, you got to win this game. It's like you have to win this game, or else
Mm-hmm.
you're in worse shape than they are, and like it gets really weird. It gets really weird. You don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be. You don't want to lose this game, either side.
Yeah, totally agree, man. Um, and they're no pushovers, man. Remember they had the LSU game. Well, I mean, LSU isn't, LSU, but they still kept it close with LSU, and every game they lost hasn't, been blown out or whatever. I want
Right?
to say they lost to Georgia Tech by like 3 points, and
3, I
lost,
think. Yeah.
lost to Syracuse by um, not that much. I want to say like 13 points or something or whatever. So yeah, even Duke, that was 46-45. SMU, that was 35-24. So
They they allow points on the board. If you're looking for an opportunity to gamble, I think
yeah,
you bet.
I like
I
that.
think you bet over 56. I think Gus Malzahn will take advantage of a defense
Mm-hmm.
that's you know maybe making business decisions. Some of those guys might even transfer out of there, be going to get
Mm-hmm.
bags, stuff like that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
you know not for nothing, but Clemson's going to be very different next year, and it's going to be hard to keep all these guys motivated the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be an opportunity for Florida State to go in there and steal one, so to speak. I mean, it's only 2.5 points. I think
Mm-hmm.
it opened much higher. It's gone down, so betting public seem to be backing Florida State. So I do too.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
think I
yeah.
think we got. I think I don't know. After last week, we're sort of trending up, or at least
Yeah, it's
not.
just one game, man.
I'm just saying
But
we
yeah,
have
yeah,
a
I
we have
feel
a
you.
we have a touch of maybe we bottomed out. Clemson's kind of spiraling for real, for real. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But on the flip side, you can look at them. They could have that bad taste in their mouth from that 1 point loss last week or whatever, too.
And they're saying the same thing. Florida
Yeah.
State's fucked up like we are.
Yeah, yeah, they were really mirror images of each other. Like all the games we lost have been close games. Haven't gotten blown out. Same thing with them or whatever. We're like one game between each other or whatever. So yeah, man. Anything can happen. Put it that way. What I do like from our side though is hearing Deuce Robinson and Castellanos was, I want to say, the first one to say it and step up and defend Norvell and saying, we lost because of mistakes that we made on the field, saying that the coaches put them in the right position to win. They got to execute. All of that's great stuff to hear. You know what I mean? We just got to see the execution.
In a weird way, like our guys haven't checked out. Also, Castellanos, I know I brought it up a few weeks ago. There's still a chance he gets one more year of eligibility. There's still a chance that he's part of Coach Norvell and this coaching staff, sticking around one more year. Or if not, he could go
I'm about to
play
say, I
somewhere
think he's
else
a
for one more
senior.
year. The
I
point
think
is,
he's
no,
a
he
senior,
can.
bro.
You'll see. He
Mhm.
can. There's like a fight that can be made that he could get one more year back that they think he'd be able to win. Like he could get one more year.
How would that work?
I don't know. It's something.
'Cause-
It's a grandfathered in fucking. This year could be redshirted. It's a strange. Like he could apply for one more year of eligibility and potentially. But it's believed that he could win that. But the point is, he's playing for a job. Maybe it's
Mhm.
an invite to an NFL camp, or maybe it's one more year somewhere. But he still has something to play for. Clemson's kind of a mess, man. I really do. I feel like we're in a better space as a team this week, this weekend, which is the only weekend that matters, right? This is the only game that matters.
Yep.
I sort of like FSU on the money line and Clemson. I'm sorry, in the over 56 as a little parlay, and have some fun. Like, just kind of forget the records and pretend like the two teams are still good. Pretend like it's a few years ago and enjoy myself. There's only a couple other college football games of note this weekend. Really, a lot of teams have sort of scheduled games against, for example, Ole Miss is playing Citadel. There's some teams that have those mid-season scheduled opponents of lower level, right? And also there were supposed to be some really good games, except LSU's no good, right? So who cares about LSU, Alabama, right? Stuff like that.
Yep. Same thing, Penn State, Indiana.
Boom,
flip mode on that one.
That should have been so exciting. That should have been so exciting, right?
Right.
But what is like a really good matchup this weekend? There's two. BYU. There's 8. They are 8th in the country. BYU at number 9, Texas Tech. Texas Tech is getting 10.5 points at home, largely because I believe they might be running out there with their backup quarterback, although he's really good. He's just a little bit different of a quarterback, but he's really good. He'd be starting at a lot of colleges in the country, right? That's too many points at home. When Texas Tech has brought in all these ballers this year, all these athletes this year, they've got a taste of winning. That's too many points. This is going to be a close game. It's not going to be double digits. So Texas Tech getting 10.5 at home is just an absolute delight at noon on Saturday, for me at least. I know BYU's playing great, and I'm not necessarily saying BYU's going to lose this game, right? I just don't think they're going to win.
Just the 10 points is crazy. A lot, yeah.
Crazy talk.
Is BYU the one that got the hurt running back?
No. That's Cincinnati.
That's Utah. Oh no, Cincinnati.
No, that's Cincinnati.
Okay,
yeah. I was going to ask you. It's not like we're getting paid to do this show or anything. We don't have any sponsors. We're not moving tons of merch or anything like that. We might in the future. Both. If anybody wants to sponsor, holler. We got email. National Show, NATIONOLESHOW @gmail.com, by the way.
Yes, sir.
But did you bank enough off that game, or are we, because we've been pretty good this season, but every once in a while you and I zero in on a game and we're like, ooh, that one.
Yeah.
It's working. It's a profitable weekly meeting, or two weekly meetings, right? Okay, cool. So we're on the same page.
Yes, it is.
I don't want to waste your time, but at the same time, I feel like I'm benefiting from this.
Right.
So it's good.
It's the only thing that helped me get through them L's, man. I'd be like, damn, we lost, and then I'd be like, woo, the bet's looking good.
When you and I see eye to eye, it's generally hits at a high clip, I believe, is the polite way to say it, right? Or the right way to say it. BYU's good, man. BYU's really good, but I do think they're going to win, but that's too many points. The other game of note, two ranked teams and another home dog at Missouri. Number 19 Missouri is number 3 Texas A&M. Missouri's getting 7 points at home.
Ooh, yeah, I'm rolling with Texas A&M on that one.
Yeah, they might be the real deal. I didn't think they were the real deal when they beat Notre Dame. I just thought Notre Dame isn't ready for the lights yet. It's early in the season. The quarterback just getting his first taste, and now.
Yep. And I kind of did a side eye when they lost to Texas, but then I had to collect myself and remember that Ohio State fucking lost to Michigan last year, remember?
Right. That's right.
And still showed up and showed out. So This environment, we just got to expect a what the fuck game from anyone like Alabama versus us. What the fuck?
And we always talk about those in-state rivals where like these guys went to college together or high school together. Pardon me. You know what I mean? And it's a big deal. One of them might have wanted to go to that school, or you didn't get offered over there, or didn't get now. Was insulted by the size of the bag that was offered.
Exactly.
Now it's when money's involved, feelings get hurt, man, So there could very well be we see it all the time when like UCF is playing Florida or USF is playing us or whatever,
South Florida and Florida.
Oh yeah, that's turned into a real rivalry. It's so when Texas A&M, right? That's that can go either way, especially with Texas is a pretty good team that's like fighting to figure it out, and they're gonna have good weeks too, and they got up for that one basically. But yeah, I think you're right. I'm not as into that. I'm not like racing to bet Texas A&M to win by over a touchdown or win by a touchdown on the road right now, but I definitely like fading BYU this weekend and jamming Texas Tech. Yeah, so it's real easy college football slate. We can be done early by that's like a noon and a 3:30 kickoff too. It's gonna be nice. I don't know what time Florida State game is at. Whatever, I'll check it later. On the professional side, on the NFL side of things, you see me rocking the 40. Mike Gallstott.
I see you. Classic.
We'll play Bucks playing host to the Patriots this weekend. Patriots.
That's gonna be a good one.
Patriots better than expected. I guess Drake May has is developing quicker than I expected. Is probably how I should say it.
Yep. Also, the first year coach, or whatever, he's doing good. He's got the defense built up nice. I want to say that's where Braden fit. No, Braden Fritz with the Rams. Which we got a D tackle there. For the Patriots, Farmer, right.
Joshua Farmer.
So yeah. So yeah, he pretty much, he's gonna get the defense straight. Hit and swung and got good with the quarterback. Drake, man, I didn't see it coming, but dude is the truth, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't all in. Although I'm horrible at the quarterback. Like, are they going to be good in the NFL?
But in your defense, they're not fucking training and setting them up to be a good quarterback or whatever, because look at Sam Darnold. Look at all of these other quarterbacks who have been misused. Look at Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean?
I did like Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield coming out.
Yeah, but the thing is, we liked him coming out, but look at everything he had to go through with the piss poor coaching, 4 or 5 different offensive coordinators and coaches within the first couple of years. Nobody know what the fuck they're doing.
I'm back. Yeah. I was the one that said take Ryan Leaf, not Peyton Manning.
Ooh,
don't
tell nobody else that.
No, I keep it 100, man. For positive and negative, man. I have no other. I have no filter. All I have is the truth, and I keep it 100 all the time. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
Shit.
I am. I'm bad at the quarterback position. I'm good at the other positions.
Oh man,
I'm bad at the quarterback position. I'm also whatever. I'm not the one picking. Doing any selecting for NFL teams. I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time. These guys know so much more about football.
Make you feel better. A lot of worse than you, because somebody said go get Ryan Leaf. So
spent a lot of money too. That was back when the first pick got paid, man. So somebody also picked Jamarcus Russell, who I was not as high on. I wasn't that low on though. I thought he was going to be okay. Well, that brings us to the Pro No Report, right? So we do have 3 Pro Noles to discuss from last weekend, because they played after, or their games were after the show, after we recorded the show. On Sunday Night Football was the Atlanta Falcons. Sorry, the Arizona Cardinals. Your local team now. Isn't that weird? Right. The Arizona Cardinals at the. Oh, that was Monday night, right? No, that was Sunday night. I always do this wrong. No, Sunday night was the Commanders. Sunday night was the Commanders.
Right. Sunday night was the Commanders. Yeah.
Commanders in Seattle. Speaking of Sam Darnold, having looking great, right? Looking great. Potentially an MVP winning campaign for Sam Darnold, which is wild. Seattle won 38-14. Big loss for the Commanders. They're now 3-5, and we saw their quarterback exit the game late when he probably shouldn't have been out there. I said it about maybe 2 drives before. I mean, it's time to get him off the field. But Eddie Goldman for the Washington Commanders got 3 tackles. He was out there. He's filling lanes, like, you know, he's doing his job. He's getting some more minutes now, or more plays now, than he was earlier in the season. So
injuries, man.
That's true. They're piling up, and really throughout the league. It's not just Washington, but Washington is in bad shape moving forward right now, seemingly. On Monday night was the other game, the Cardinals and the Cowboys, right? Cardinals won, snapping a 5-game losing streak.
Which was crazy.
Did it big on Monday Night Football. It seemed like the Cowboys were ready for their bye week. Right? It just seemed like they weren't really fully checked in, you know, the whole game. Right? Or right off rip. There was some runs where they looked okay, but they just weren't out in. And Cardinals seem to be playing for Brissett. So it's interesting. Let's see. Trey Benson, he's still on the IR, but all the reports are saying he might be back pretty soon.
Okay, cool.
That's awesome to hear, right? And Josh Sweat played good amount, pair of tackles, had 2 sacks. Really good game. You know, they're 3-5, right? But like, the Cardinals seem like they could rally around Brissett and, you know, have at least a decent rest of the season. I don't know if
they're so content with Brissett that they've just put Kyler Murray on injured reserve this week or whatever. So he's going to be out at least another 4 weeks. And at the end of the season, he may not even be coming back because they're not even fully sold on him, bro.
I don't think he will be. I do not think we're going to see another start for Arizona for him.
Yeah, and I just from what I've seen here, you know, local team or whatever, he hasn't bought into the culture with the team. He doesn't like he's like one of the, you know how you have some people that's all in, like Baker Mayfield from day one in Tampa Bay. He's been all in for the team, all in for the culture, you know, everything. I haven't seen that from Kyler Murray. Like, they ask him questions, he's like, well, you know, if I'm here next year, and it's like, bro, like, you the starting quarterback, like, you get a number 1 receiver, you know what I'm saying, out of Ohio State, and then instead of trying to feed this talented guy the ball, you're like, oh, you know, I'm spread the ball, it's the best player, whoever's open and all this here, and then Brissett gets in, and all of a sudden the kid's boom, you know what I mean, scoring and getting catches and stuff. Dude, like that
tight end, all of a sudden, I don't know what I forget what his name is. All of a sudden, that dude is a superstar.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's really crazy. McBride, is that a person? Yeah. That's a person. He's amazing.
So I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be here long.
Man. Where? I mean, you know, without diving deep, or I know I didn't give you any time to prep for this question or anything like that, but what uniform can you see Kyler Murray in next season or moving forward?
I don't know, man. I think wherever he goes, he's going to end up being a backup. I don't see it's.
Dude, you're crazy. In this NFL, he's going to get a chance to start next season, and I'll tell you exactly where. That was so easy. You just sidestepped the question, man.
I really don't, because, bro, you got to think this is the same guy that they put into his contract that you have to study a X amount of film and stuff or whatever. So I'm getting Jamarcus Russell vibes off of him or whatever. Oakland Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders.
My dumb ass. Oakland Raiders.
He's perfect. He's perfect.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
I don't think so. Just because of who's gonna have a say so and who their quarterback is, Tom Brady. Because Tom Brady.
He's
So that's
probably gonna fight for
I
him.
don't think he's on Brady's list for that, bro. Brady's gonna look for a quarterback that can, come in and throw, and has better throwing statistics than he has.
So if he's in a Raiders uniform, if he gets signed to the Raiders for next season, you're obviously buying me dinner. Obviously, I mean, this is
yeah. We can do that. I don't see that happen because if that happens, everybody else in the division is gonna be licking their chops, bro. Because he ain't it, bro. He ain't it. They need something proven or at least an unproven rookie for a low contract. You don't need what's his name in New York, a Russell situation where you bringing in
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yeah, you don't need a Russell Wilson situation when you're bringing in this guy, paying him all this money, and he's still pooping on the field.
That's the thing. I don't think you're going to have to pay Kyler a lot of money moving forward. I think Kyler's going to give you a great deal. You're going to get value. There's going to be a lot of players or a lot of teams that are going to. A lot of teams that are going to find that
rookie contract is always more team friendly, though, bro. You take a rookie third, fourth round. Look at the Browns,
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on. It really is a big weekend, and it's good that there's not a lot of college football, right? There's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the NWSL has their quarterfinals for the playoffs. Nice. First round of their playoffs. Right, there's a bunch of Knowles playing. First and foremost, Jalen Howell, who plays for New Jersey, New York, Gotham City. They are playing the number 1 seed, Kansas City Current, in the quarterfinals on Sunday. And then Christina Roku's on Racing Louisville. They're playing Washington Spirit on Saturday. And on Washington Spirit is Casey Kruger. And then both Carson Pickett and Emily Sands and the Orlando Pride host Seattle Reign tomorrow. And then Christina Castellanos and Portland Thorn are they're hosting San Diego Wave on Sunday. It's a big weekend. So we'll have all the results of the first round there. There's clearly going to be Florida State representation moving forward in the playoffs. It's exciting. It's very exciting. On the golf tip, our guy Luke Clanton, he tees off later this afternoon Yep, he's teeing off in Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. It's like the Worldwide Technology Championship at El Cardinal Diamante in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Have you ever been to Cabo? It's a short flight for you now in Arizona. You and your wife should go to Cabo for a week. It's crazy. They call it. Here's the trick. You actually don't stay in Cabo San Lucas. Okay, you stay in like a Cabo de San Jose, or you stay like somewhere 20, 30, 45 minutes away on one of the real quiet little beaches. It's gorgeous. Cabo de San Jose is my favorite. Right, but then like one night while you're there, you just hire a pro. He'll drive. He'll keep an eye on you. He'll make sure you get home safe. Everything. You pay the dude and you go to Cabo San Lucas for the night. They call it Cabo San Lucifer. You can literally do anything you want. Like you can literally do anything you want. It will be the craziest night of your life. Damn. You got a guy keeping an eye on things. You got a professional keeping an eye on things, making sure you get home safe, and you just go crazy. You and your wife do all the things you never tell anybody about when you get home, and you enjoy yourself. And yeah, it's great. Cabo is fantastic. And then you get right back out of there. Wake up on a nice quiet beach and just chill and relax the rest of the vacation. One night. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Cabo's great. Now I'm having flashbacks. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, golf. So hopefully Luke Clinton has a big weekend. And I figured we'd end with basketball because I know you're excited.
Oh yeah. I was up late last night.
Our guy Malik Beasley still a free agent, in case anybody's wondering. I suspect we could probably stop even checking. We'll get the news if he gets signed. It's probably not happening.
It's gonna be past February before somebody even think about picking him up, bro.
If. All right, Terrence Mann continues to stand out on a pretty bad Brooklyn Nets team. They did get their first win of the season. So there's that, right? He had 17 in an L to 76ers. Then he had a bit of an off night against the Timberwolves. He only dropped 7, but he did 15 with 6 assists. And, last night in their first win against I think it was Indiana. Yeah, Pacers. So I think he's probably just auditioning for, get me out of here kind of audition, hoping somebody picks him up for a playoff run later in the season. Right? Makes sense. Yep. I'd want to get out of there too. Jameer Watkins and the Wizards lost 2 more, 29, and so he didn't get any minutes. He's not out there. He's still has been out there for a few weeks. He's active and he's listed as active and he's healthy, but hasn't been getting any minutes. 2 big losses for Washington. Not like consequential, but like big margin of victory, kind of losses. 29 to Boston and 17 to the Knicks. Like there's nothing going on in DC right now. Speaking of nothing going on, Orlando Magic is kind of a mess. Bad start to the season. Another loss. This was to Atlanta. It's not looking great for our guy, Jonathan Isaac. No. It's only 2 points and 3 rebounds in 9 minutes against Atlanta. Like, it's really bad right now. It's really bad. Hopefully that turns around for the guy and for that team. I was very high on the Magic going into this. I may or may not have
me too. Even last year before Pale got hurt.
Yeah, I know it's early though. They're only 3-5. It's way early. We're putting a lot of stake into this. But you think about it, 3-5. That's 8 games. 82 game regular season. We're about 10% in. You know what I mean? It starts maybe it starts to really matter. You got to start being worried in another 8 games or 10 games. But it's I don't know. Just doesn't look good down there. It doesn't look right. People are missing shots. They keep bringing in shooters who miss shots. I don't get
it. Yeah, bro. It just don't make sense, man.
The flip side is our dude Scotty Barnes is looking really good for Toronto, man. They had two wins to get to 500. He dropped 19 with 12 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and 5 blocks versus Memphis Sunday night. And then follow that up with 23, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 4 steals.
Nice.
Like it's he's just really doing his thing. This at least the start of this season, he's literally doing everything you could do. He's hitting every slot on the stat sheet every night, man. It's pretty amazing.
That's nice. And I forget Brandon Ingram is out there playing with him.
Yeah.
I know that's helping out a lot.
I think the two of them, they complement each other well. It's a nice duo. It's going to be hard. If they're both healthy, they're definitely going to be a tough out in the playoffs, at least. And they could be cause some chaos, change some things up.
Yeah. Scotty Barnes remind me a lot of Scottie Pippen in the sense of whatever, where he's a consistent scorer, plays defense, gets rebounds, assists, all around player or whatever. He just needs that, that guy to play with that's going to go out and give you 20, 25, 30 a night or whatever.
It's a lot like young, like real young LeBron, and also and also like your dude Luka early on in Dallas, because when he got there, he was just kind of doing everything, and it wasn't until later where it was all the points.
Yep.
Even Jason Tatum has some of that game. So I'm not saying Scotty Barnes is that good, but he is. That's like the same. That's the trajectory it seems like in his game.
Definitely.
Last on the Eastern Conference is the Bulls. We should talk about because Patrick Williams is a big part of what they've got going on. Right, they're 6-1 to start the season. They took their first L of the season versus the Knicks after the show Sunday night. He did have 5 missed threes, which I hate seeing, but I think a lot of that is because they were playing from behind and they were launching in a lot, in late in the game. They just kind of had to fire off, But he had 11 points and a few rebounds and assists and steals, and that's just what he does. He has a good all around game, man. I mean, Tuesday night they bounced back with a W against a really good 76ers team, better than last year, much improved 76ers team. He only had three points, but he did contribute with rebounds, assists, and a big block, and it's just he's just doing his thing too. So the Bulls, surprising 6-1 start to the season, but again, just like with the Magic, it's very early. Over on the Western Conference, we saved it for last intentionally. So I made you wait, bud. Sorry. Devin Vassell and the Spurs, 2 L's since the last show we did, since we recorded on Sunday. First 2 losses of the season. They're now 5-2. Vassell only got 4 points Sunday night against the Suns, but he turned around and dropped 15 in a much closer loss against the Lakers last night. Right before we went on, you on air, you mentioned you were pleased with the Lakers, and I kind of stopped you and made you wait. Tell me why, man. Tell me why. What's making you happy about the Lakers this year?
I am pleased. I haven't seen freaking role players like this produce with the Lakers since Kobe was playing. And with Paul Gasol or with Shaq, is what I'm saying. What's been hurting us the last, I don't know how many years, is just we always give the big contracts to the big bus, from Russell to goddamn Trevor Ariza, just a long list of people that we've been signing. And not to say that they're bad athletes. Sometimes they don't fit. Sometimes they're on their end of last leg of their career and they just don't produce. But everybody we've got now, bro, Marcus Smart has been a dog on defense, and he is scoring now.
He likes the limelight. Like, he likes a big stage, right? So he's kind of a great player for the Lakers.
Yeah. Also reminds me of Rondo, of another great Celtic that crossed over to play for the Lakers or whatever.
Yeah, it's like if Rondo and Ron Artest made a baby.
You said that right, man.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of the cerebralness of Rondo with a lot of like the just chaoticness of, it's like a controlled chaos. It's really he's really a great player and always has been since Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State? Yeah, I think Oklahoma State.
Yep. But I mean, you putting that with the recent signings of Jake LaRavia. He had a good game last night with Austin Reeves out. Austin Reeves has been playing off the chain. Luka Doncic has been off the meter ever since the season started. DeAndre Ayton was balling last night and been balling consecutively. And that was my big question mark on the year, was like, with him, I was just like, just stay healthy and get me 10, 15 rebounds a night and we'll be good. And we're doing way more than that. He's holding the paint down with defense. I saw it first when we played Minnesota, and he was going against, their big centers and their big front court, and he's holding his own. He's grabbing rebounds. He's holding it down defensive wise. And then last night to see him go up against Victor Wembanyama and get 22 points and slow. I think Wembanyama only had like 19 points or whatever. So, you can't stop the kid. But
you can't stop him. You can only hope.
They did a great. Yeah, that's it. Right there. We did a great job of containing him, man. So
he's another guy that he might not have had the experience he wanted with the big spotlight, with the big stage. So it's a little bit different than Marcus Smart, who's had it, especially in Boston and elsewhere. But DeAndre Ayton clearly like desired it and is enjoying it. And when you like going to work, I know you know this. I know people that are watching and listening probably have felt it at times in their life, right? Like when you enjoy going to work, you're so much more productive. You don't even realize that you're working, and therefore you're getting more done, etc. it's nice to like your team, right? It's nice to
Mhm.
like your working situation. And I think
Mhm.
DeAndre might have found a spot, man. It's
You
cool.
could
It's
see
cool to
it
see.
in his face, bro. You could see the
Yeah.
glow. I've never seen him glow like that when he was in Phoenix. I didn't see him glow like that when he was in Portland.
He did seem to
Every
like
si-
Portland more than Phoenix, though. That Phoenix
yeah, 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 yeah,
experience
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
not nice.
He
He
did
just
like
didn't
that
love it.
more.
He didn't love it. He
But
did
you
get paid.
still,
He did get
yeah,
paid, but he did not
yeah.
love it. Right.
But that glow, the childlike smile that you see on his face when they're doing the interviews and stuff, the excitement when you hear him talking about the team and stuff, I haven't seen that from him since he was right here in Tucson at the U of A. That's the last time I seen that glow on him, bro. So everything's looking good. We might have a long-term answer at center, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it,
Maybe.
man.
Maybe.
I'm loving it. This
You definitely
post
got a good
LeBron,
roster this season. You're going to be in
yeah.
the. I mean, it's going to be tough to get past the Nuggets, obviously, but you got a good roster. All right. Well, that was your Prono report for Thursday, November 6th, 2025, presented by national.com. NATIONOLE.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, man.
Mhm.
We'll get back together on Monday or for Monday morning.
Mhm.
Clemson review. Something's going to happen. I
Mhm.
don't know what. Something's going to happen, bro.
Mhm.
Something's going to happen. Someone's going to be upset. So one of these fan bases are going to be fed up and have had enough and throwing shit against the wall.
Mhm.
I'm hoping it's them, not us. Right?
Right.
I love college football. Like,
I
there's
do love the atmosphere. As much as I hate the, losses and the changes and the inconsistencies, I do love the atmosphere now. It feels like Sundays now on Saturdays because anybody can get it. Anybody.
and there's real stakes here, man. Like there's real stakes. There's my emotions. There's my heart.
Mhm.
Like this. I feel this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel this.
Love it.
Yeah, man. I just don't want to be. Go. Just fucking beat Clemson. Tell him, Coach Cortez, get him ready, man. Get him ready. Go get him ready, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it short and simple, baby. Y'all came out last week and y'all got us the W. Y'all showed us what you can do. Y'all showed us that you can hit. You showed us that you can catch. You showed us that you can tackle and drag down to the ground. Great job. Well, it's on to the next week now. And this week we got a rivalry in Clemson. We are 2 games away from being bowl eligible, baby. Let's not look ahead. Let's look at what's right in front of us. Even more sweeter than being bowl eligible is what, Gangsterville? What can be more sweeter than going bowl eligible? Well, let me tell you. Knocking Dabo Sweeney clean out the Clemson Park would be so sweet and satisfying for a nose such as myself and McGee. So go out there, create history, make him history. You guys can do this, man. Y'all got it. You know what you can do. Do it on the field. There are not better than y'all. If anything, they're equal. So you guys got this. Go out and get it, baby.
I can't believe we didn't do the Dabro. So the Dabro Sweeney, the coach Dabro Sweeney bit again.
It might have been our last chance, too.
Yeah. Who knows?
Hey, might get it for the post game. Never know.
Yeah, right. I wonder where. We could speculate on his future another time. I wonder he'll end up somewhere. He's the kind of guy that won't last more than a year and a half out of
too many jobs opening right now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's wrap this up. This was fun. It always is, man. I really enjoyed doing this with you.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you for watching or listening. But if you are watching on YouTube.com/@national NATIONOLE, please make sure you've subscribed, you've signed up for the notifications, you're all dialed in, you're in sync with us, and join us every time we go live. Right? Also, if you prefer the show as a audio product, it's available via the Bet Your Ash podcasting network, BYAPN, at betyourash.com, or just search Bet Your Ash on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whichever one you prefer. We have a Linktree page, which gives you all our social links, everything you need. It is /NATIONOLESHOW, National Show. Gangsterville also has a Linktree with all of his socials and all of the platforms where you can check out his music. You should go to all of them and listen on all of them, like it, all of them, write little reviews, share it. That's the best way to support your friends that make music. Gangsterville is a good friend to support. And there's new music around the corner. Always is, actually, when I think about it, but there's something in the works. There's also national.com. One-stop shop right now, man. We got the latest episode. You got all our links. You got some very stylish shirts and hoodies and hats and who knows what else you'll find. Go check it out. Actually, we don't have any hats, do we?
I don't think no hats.
We should probably
definitely add a hat or two.
We should add a hat or two. We're getting there. Well, let us know if there's anything you would like us to have. Any merch suggestions, let us know. We'll see what we can do. We have email. Just email us, nationalshow@gmail.com, or just hit us on any of the socials. It's all open, man. Holler. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I did it. Right? I hit
BYBFing.
I did it. I did that.
Yeah. Well, we good.
We're good. I appreciate you making sure, though. That's an important one. Some people like to listen to the show as audio product, like while they're out exercising or driving the car or whatever. Don't watch stuff on YouTube while you drive. That's bad.
There you go.
Listen audio. There you go. All right. Well, in that case, since we already touched on everything need to be touched on, go Noles.
Go Noles.
And you have just finished listening to The National Show with Gangsta, Vizio, and McGee.